Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to the final tribute video for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I think I actually did not do one of these for Black Ops 3 just because I didn't really care or something. Anyway, so this is the final tribute video for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You're looking at some pretty decent gameplay from like last December of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I think I ended up going 40-11 in this game, which was one of my best scores probably ever in that game because I hardly played it online. So I want to give my final thoughts on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, what I thought of the game. I think that the campaign was actually pretty solid in Infinite Warfare. Maybe not as much the story, but at least the whole way the campaign worked, going to some very exotic locations. And yeah, you can say that that was maybe more of a ripoff of games like Destiny and stuff, but I think it was okay, and it was actually fairly fun to play overall, to play through the campaign. It had an okay story. It was darker, and you had a lot more like customization, a little more open worldness, or not necessarily open world, just more choose your own path through the campaign style, which was kind of nice if you wanted to break it up a little bit more. And then like the vehicle missions were kind of cool, unless you were doing them on veteran, where they could be annoying at times, but still it was an okay campaign overall, and I can't really complain too much about that. So, following the campaign, then we had the Zombies mode, and the Zombies mode a lot of people really thought was going to suck. And while it definitely does not hit the level of, say, Treyarch zombies or World War II zombies, presumably, it still wasn't that bad overall. Like, it was goofy and stupid enough to be enjoyable, especially with the original map. And it was fairly enjoyable, aside from the extensive glitches and other problems with it that could really get in the way. It had a lot of glitches, especially if you were, like, going to try to solve the Easter egg and stuff. Easter egg was kind of annoying because of that. And the DLC maps I haven't actually played, so I can't really give a fair analysis of those. But then you got to the multiplayer, and the multiplayer for Infinite Warfare is just not good. For one, it's identical to Black Ops 3 in virtually every way, with the movement systems, the specialist system, the kill streak system. The HUD looks almost identical. Like, it's basically exactly the same as Black Ops 3, like, even more so than Call of Duty traditionally is from year to year. And that was something I really did not like about the game. I think the multiplayer did get the most criticism out of the three modes by, like, reviewers and such, and that it's really just not that good, or at the very best, it's just identical to Black Ops 3 or other Call of Duty games, or even almost like Advanced Warfare, but probably still different from that, because Advanced Warfare was the first to have the enhanced movement. So I'm really excited that Call of Duty World War II is finally taking us back in time to where there's no more jetpacking around the map and wall running and all that other stupid crap. Because I played the beta for that, for Call of Duty World War II, and I did overall like it. It's not as good as some of the older Call of Duty games, but it's still decent, and I think I'm going to end up enjoying it and playing it a decent amount. And then it also had that one just ridiculously glitched trophy that you guys might remember. It was for winning 5 matches in multiplayer, but it was glitched, and it was never fixed, to where it takes like 50, 100 wins for some people. For me, it took maybe like 15, so I got lucky. But some people literally take like 50 to 100 wins to get it. Some people might not even get it after that. And Infinity Ward is just, I guess, too lazy to fix it, or, in my opinion, I think they glitched it on purpose to force people to play the multiplayer more and buy supply drops. If you want my honest opinion, that's what it is. Maybe that sounds crazy, but I could very well see that being the case, especially with how much the loot box stuff is taking over. But anyway, overall, like I said, I think that Infinite Warfare ended up being a little bit better than a lot of people expected, especially with the campaign and even with the zombies, but definitely not with the multiplayer. So that's just sort of my final thoughts on the game. In the end, I did have some enjoyment out of it, especially with the campaign and zombies. Just hated the multiplayer, though. So glad I never have to play that again. I do still need to go back and do the DLC trophies someday. So this is, of course, being recorded on November 2nd. Hopefully it will be up late on November 2nd or very early on November 3rd, to where it won't interfere too much with Call of Duty World War II, because I am going to a midnight release of that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm just going to let the rest of it play out so you can watch the rest of my gameplay. And I will see you guys as Call of Duty World War II gets started.
UAV on standby.
UAV inbound to your position.
drone support is active. Launchers ready for use. Enemy launched a counter UAV. Your warden's on standby.
Coordinates received. 5 seconds to target. Scout 2-3. One in the bomb.
Enemy vulture is on the field.
I see him engaging.
Ally vulture on the field. Friendly drone support is active. We're winning this fight. Friendly warden providing close air support. UAV on standby.
Okay, we're retasking a UAV.
Nice work. Well done.
This is an impressive rank and a major promotion. Well done, Wolverine.